Ну что, сегодня последние два эпизодика нас ждут. Будем играть за Брюса Вахру. Только уже не в роли Бэтмена, а в роли Брюса. Тем и интересней. Бэтмену и Брюсу приходится искать новых союзников и сражаться со старыми соперниками, чтобы защитить невинных и не дать Готэм погрязнуть в хаосе. Поехали. В предыдущем эпизоде Бэтмен с серии Telltale.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. They've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. Oswald Cobblepot.
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
I think you may have misinterpreted things.
Oh. Sorry.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it.
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am Lady Arkham.
Вот мы и узнали, что было до этого. Эта игра адаптируется к выбору, который вы делаете. Сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры. Поэтому его не следует смотреть никому.
You have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
Я так понял, Коблпот там неплохо получил.
What is this place?
Get out. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
Привет, Брюси. Как твои дела?
Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine.
Класс.
Looks like someone was angry. Lovely.
Может быть, это и был ты, дружище. Завтрак. Это завтрак. Ну, давай. Проверим ее.
Arkham Asylum. This can't be happening.
Ну вот, Брюс, мы на этой стороне теперь.
This can't be real.
Ладно, мы еще отсюда выберемся и разберемся со всеми. Ну и что должен я? А, мне надо... Я могу выйти? Ну, почти.
Better be decent. settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember? Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell? Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors.
Ага.
As you were.
Такие дела.
You look just like him. Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell.
I am so sick of everyone blaming me for what my father did. I'm not him. Hurting me does nothing.
Maybe not. But you're the next best thing, Wayne.
Окей. Блин, мне даже не дают подраться. Так, ладно, я что-то еще могу. Но... Не будь у меня похмелоса. Я думаю, мы бы с ними разобрались.
Welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it?
What the?
Rude! Churlish! Not nice! How do you like it? You are pathetic!
Привет, Джокер. Вот так вот. Теперь мы с ним друзья.
Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite.
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will, right?
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Так, ладно.
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Ладно, давайте. Вот так вот сделаем.
I don't really know what happened. It was all a blur.
Seems like you could have experienced another psychotic episode. We'll need to keep an eye on that.
Пока сыграем на
The
этом.
orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
То есть они даже... То есть они даже этого не отрицают. Найс. Ну вот так и будем мы здесь жить. Как... Нет, не лучше тюряги.
Guys gotta stick together. Am I
Ладно,
right?
будем
Thank you.
дипломатичными.
I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
Hey, I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new...
Ну, это на самом деле прикольная ситуация. Брюс и Джокер лучшие друзья. Прям как с Бэтменом.
room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it. For now, follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
We just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
Ну, насколько мне известно, кстати, Джон Доу называют тех, типа, безымянных. Типа, как у нас какой-нибудь Иван Иванов, у них Джон Доу.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
Максимальная охрана.
You know, Doc, our
Так.
last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself better.
Oh, every day, Doctor. Every day.
I can't taste anything.
Воу-воу-воу-воу.
I want to taste.
Чувак, у тебя просто корона, все.
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite. You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Yes.
No, no, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. They're trying to kill me.
You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Stop that guy from trying. Such persistence. Wrong number, dumbass.
Stop! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Нормально.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. I'm gonna take good care of him.
Звучит как угроза. Эпизод 4.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum.
Так, кстати, одну небольшую секунду. Так, все, я вернулся. Поехали.
Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy.
Да ладно.
But everyone's friendly, mostly.
Хранитель Готэма.
I'd watch yourself around those two. Not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate you showing me around like this.
I'm a giver. What can I say? I always try to keep an eye out for new guys. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? The orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
Так, у меня есть ключ от чего-то. Окей. Это что у нас? Я могу использовать ключ. Но он большеват для него, для этого замка, не?
Not the right key for this.
Так, ну... Мне дали ключ. Я в сумасшедшем доме, мне надо теперь придумать... Вообще подходит.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Сейчас увидим. Хотя...
Doesn't
Не.
work there.
Но мне кажется, он далеко мне не для этого дал. То есть надо быть что-то... Чуточку понять. Логику, которой нет.
I'm not really crazy, you know, in case you were wondering.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Логично.
Sure.
Так.
Solve the cookie riddle, not you. Sorry.
А я могу с ними разговаривать?
Hello.
Вообще, стоит ли это делать?
Hello?
Go away. Arnold's busy.
Подождите, а это не отсылка на этого вещателя?
I swear, if you bother him, I will gut you.
Давай
What
так.
can you tell me about John Doe?
John? Nothing. I don't know anything. John? Ah, I love that guy. Makes me laugh. Wanna know something weird? No one remembers the day John came to Arkham. Not even the doctors. They don't have any record of him ever being committed. You'd think a freak with green hair would be pretty goddamn memorable, right? But yeah, nothing.
Насколько мне известно, мы о нем еще узнаем.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
Но ключ я еще, дружище, не нашел, где использовать.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Так, сейчас я, друг мой, чего? Извините. Подожди, это Витя?
Wait, that's the move you're going to make? Huh? Yeah. What? Why? No reason. No reason.
И он просто так здесь сидит. Серьезно.
That wasn't me. I'm saying.
Да, это Виктор Зас.
You've got quite a reputation around here. Taking your enemies out to stay on top. I like your style, kid.
Так, ладно, давай вот так.
Guy I walked in here with. What can you tell me about him?
John Doe? A lot of folks are scared of him.
Yeah? And why's that?
Same reason folks are scared of tornadoes. They're chaotic, unpredictable. Not speaking as a professional, I find his work a bit sloppy. But he's certainly enthusiastic, I'll give him that much.
What's that?
Ну, как сказать, плохого человека Джокером не назовут. Дать ключ, не будете давать ключ. Мне мой друг дал. Так, ладно, давай с тобой поболтаем.
Your key, it didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out
Красиво.
of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
Да.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing two-faced. I thought you and the mayor were friends. I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
He is the reason I am in here. I can't believe he did this.
Quite the temper on you.
Это был не я.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they
Она
can
уже
strike
назвалась,
again.
да?
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's still no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky,
Nice.
Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You wanna find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot?
Done.
Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
Well, that all depends on you. If your information is good, we'll see.
Заинтересуем его.
I liked you. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
Подыграем ему.
Everything Oswald has done to me. Yeah, I'm kind of glad it happened, because he deserved it.
Am I glad to see you embracing those feelings? They're very natural. Especially a guy like you, who clearly takes after his father. It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance.
Вот этот поворот был.
Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Tragedy can be a powerful motivation.
I knew it. I knew it. Very good instincts on this sort of thing. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gonna be fantastic. You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I... can take care of that.
Окей.
But
Подожди,
it's
это был
gonna
раунд?
come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it...
Так. Ладно, я подыграю ему.
Sure. One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zaz! Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bet. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about? Ah! No!
No,
Твою мать.
Oh god, I don't match!
Все, поехал.
Right now.
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it!
Stop! Someone get me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
Молодец, Джокер. Пойдем. Ё-моё. А я ведь мог это прекратить. А, я еще могу... Давайте лучше так. Блин.
GCPD.
Gordon, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne? Aren't you supposed to be in Arkham Asylum?
Listen, Gordon, I haven't lost my mind. I was drugged. The same drug the children of Arkham used on Montoya and Harvey Dent. You get me out of here, and I'm willing to testify.
This might help our case, actually. That makes 3 victims now, and Renee says she's got some new evidence. If you're willing to testify, I think I can get you out of there.
Thanks. I have to go.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages.
Я ему в этом подсобил.
How to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs. Ask the fails.
Quickly, come on.
Ну я же не сопротивляюсь.
On the outside, Bruce. I just know you're gonna put on quite the show.
Так, ну, я так понял, я недолго провел здесь.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
Вот так вот.
If you're looking for who to blame, maybe start with the mirror, because you're the one that left violent psychotics unattended.
Mr. Wayne, I understand you have been through a trying day, but that does not give you the freedom to criticize me or this facility in that way. Because from my perspective, my patients were fine until you went into that rec room today. One moment.
Все, меня отпускают.
Seems you have a visitor.
О, привет, Аль.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. Signed this morning with Lieutenant Gordon of the GCPD. He is to be released into my care.
I know it seems like using your power and influence is the best way to make this all go away. But it's just avoiding the problem. What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce.
А почем здесь я?
He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
Dr. Leland, you know it isn't safe for me here. Look at what happened today. That won't be the last time.
That may be true, but I would never let that hinder someone from getting the help they need.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands now, Doctor. You have the paperwork.
Let's go, Alfred.
Интересно, что было бы, если бы я драку остановил? О, привет, Джон. Я, кажется, тебе еще должен.
See you on the outside, Bruce. I can't wait.
What's that about?
Ну, мы с ним еще, я так понял, увидимся. Кстати, вот интересно, если бы я реально остановил, там же все по-другому пошло бы. Я бы не смог бы Гордону позвонить. Центральный район Готэма. Час 23.
Can't believe that Lady Arkham was actually Vicky Vale this entire time.
And all the while she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
Did...
Это что, новый пукчамп? Блин, ну никогда не остановится.
Lieutenant Gordon hear about this lead when he let you out?
Not yet. Batman will handle this one first.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, well, that's why it's Batman's turn now.
True, I suppose public opinion doesn't affect him much. Though, if the people protesting to have you thrown back in Arkham get their way, that could put a damper on things.
О, Харви, что вам надо?
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually.
I'll be fine, Harvey. I can handle myself.
I don't think you understand the danger you're in. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption.
Красиво, Харв.
The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No, I'm just a man who's done letting assholes like you run the world and take whatever they want. Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce.
Чувак, ничего не было.
Man wouldn't have done that.
Harvey, listen to me. I know what you think happened, but Selina and I are just friends. Period.
Don't tell me what I think happened. You're a goddamn liar.
Понял.
Bruce? Bruce!
We're done talking.
Интересно, долго мне еще будет тревожить
What's going on here?
эта штука? О, паньки. Здесь сейчас что-то будет.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
I know my goddamn rights, and you better have a warrant to back that up.
Don't need one. Mayor Dent gave his enforcers full search and seizure rights.
Окей, смотри.
Come on, what's the damn hold up?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this?
I am tired, I am hungry, I haven't showered in 3 days! I want to go home, and if you don't get the hell out of my way, I swear to God, I will have this car run you over, and then back up.
В смысле, я нет отвечал.
Bruce.
Надо молчать. Все понеслось.
Someone else heard that, right? This psycho just threatened me.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing.
They should lock you up.
Oh, God. Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag.
Next one won't be a warning shot! All right, now the way I see it, there are 2 ways we can do this, Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, And well-armed? What do you say?
На, подержи денежку.
They've got
Поехали.
us blocked in. I can't back up.
This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Here. It's everything I have, okay?
Sure, that'll work.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure. Take it up with City Hall.
Нормально. Прям при людях дал баблос на руку. Рад, что ты целый. Видишь, когда вернусь. Блин, сколько еще будет мне флешбеки ловиться? Нужно кое-что обсудить.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
You don't need to worry about Harvey. I'll protect you from him.
Don't write checks you can't cash. Don't you get it, Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Nothing even really happened. Not like he thinks, anyway. I'd rather not die for something I didn't even do. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Okay, don't you think you're being just a little overdramatic? Harvey wouldn't kill you.
No? Look what he's done to you. And you're the type of person who shows up in headlines. He could have me killed and no one would ever know.
So where are you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the children of Arkham, for that matter. Of course. That's my car.
Я думал, она мне поможет хотя бы дом подефать.
See you around. Good luck with all of this.
Ну так, все бросают Бруса. В очередной раз. Все кидают нас. Эх. Блин, сколько еще приступов реально будут?
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down around me.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right. You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote. Start a DNA scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Оп, сейчас будем читать. Что такое? Смотреть. Так, давайте узнаем, что у нас сегодня в новостях. Повышенная охрана Дента повышает беспокойство. Материал Томаса Блэкроу. Едва новоизбранный мэр Готэма Хэрри Дент попал в мэрию, он уже дал понять, что его правление будет совсем иным. И это отражается хотя бы в том, что на днях мэр приказал выставить по всему городу контрольно-пропускные пункты. Несмотря на то, что представители мэра утверждают, будто КПП были выставлены в интересах безопасности граждан, они отказываются говорить, откуда взялись новые офицеры полиции. Однако, несомненно, остается новая иерархия подчинения. Новые бойцы подчиняются напрямую мэру Денту. Харри Дент баллотировался на пост мэра как сторонник правопорядка, и эти КПП всего лишь являются исполнением его предвыборных обещаний. Хорошо это или плохо? Уэйн вышел из Архама менее чем за 2 суток. Автор Джоуи Дэй. Самый знаменитый миллиардер Готэма едва только успел нагреть себе койку в лечебнице Архам, как уже покинул ее через парадный вход, будучи свободным человеком. 2 дня тому назад Брюс Уэйн был арестован за нападение на нового директора Уэйн Enterprises, Освальда Каблпот, на пресс-конференции у входа в компанию. Данная конференция была созвана Советом директоров Уэйн Enterprises после решения о разжаловании Уэйна ввиду последних известий о деяниях его семьи. Многие предполагали, что из-за своего эксцентричного поведения Уэйн надолго останется в психиатрической лечебнице, однако он был выпущен полицией менее чем за 2 суток. Полицейские никак не комментируют эту ситуацию. Мэр присвоил заслугу бездействия террористов. Материал Марио Ито. В то время как, согласно последним отчетам полиции, в Готэме повышается общий уровень преступности, количество инцидентов с участием так называемых детей Архама сильно уменьшилось с тех пор, как на улице вышли силовые отряды мэра. В своей пламенной речи у входа в мэрию Харви Дент присвоил себе заслуги снижения активности террористов, заявив, что улицы Готэма погрязли бы без его руководства. Так или иначе, действия Дента все еще сомнительны. Гражданские активисты назвали новую политику Харви Дента слишком милитаристской и граничащей с фашизмом. В своих заявлениях они также обвинили Дента в общем росте преступности, предположив, что его силовые отряды успешно улучшают атмосферу страха и хаоса в Готэме. Пропавшую журналистку, возможно, украли террористы. Материал Art Shadows. Полиция, наконец, поверила в версию, согласно которой пропавшую журналистку Вестника Готэма Вики Вейл похитил самопровозглашенный лидер детей Архема. По видеозаявлению, опубликованному прошлой ночью, загадочный лидер взял на себя ответственность за похищение мисс Вейл, равно как и за ряд преступных актов, включая кражи и насилие по всему городу. Несмотря на то, что для похищения не было никакого мотива, многие полагают, что его причиной стала сфера деятельности Вики Вейл. Полиция обратилась ко всем медиаструктурам с просьбой проявлять осторожность и принять дополнительные меры безопасности. Офицер полиции, причастный к убийству Фалькона, вернулся к работе. Материал Кейт Кларк. Рене Монтоя, офицер полиции, который, по непроверенным данным, застрелила главу мафии Кармайна Фальконе, на этой неделе вернулась к своим обязанностям, после того, как Управление внутренних дел провело свое расследование. В ходе дела было выяснено, что сержант Монтоя находился в состоянии эффекта, а также были найдены улики, что ей против воли вкололи сильнодействующий наркотик, влияющий на сознание. Полиция пока не выяснила, как отравили Монтою, однако есть подозрение, что тут замешаны дети Архама. Скандал вокруг убийства Фалькона продолжает быть предметом всеобщего интереса и причиной проявления различных гипотез, равно как и факт, что миллиардер Брюс Уэйн дал показания в защиту Монтои. Пока неизвестно, есть ли какая-либо связь между Брюсом Уэйном и сержантом Монтоей. Полиция продолжает расследование убийства с участием Монтои, пока она находится в административном отпуске. Офицеры отказываются как-то комментировать причастие Монтои. Однако прокуратура заявила Вестнику, что сержант Монтоя в данный момент не подозревается ни в каких противоправных действиях. Так, окей. Что мы можем узнать здесь? Так, с помощью моих денег он добился цели, но теперь, надо признать, в офисе мэра Готэм-Сити сидит монстр. Он стал искаженной версией того Харви, которого я знал, превратил свою борьбу с преступностью в оправдание для авторитарных методов. Так. Он также объявил войну Брюсу Уэйну, подписав распоряжение поместить меня в лечебницу Архам и поставив себе в заслугу срыв планов детей Архама. В глубине души он, возможно, и хочет освободить Готэм от преступности, но его так называемые отряды принуждения лишь действуют все хуже. Надо будет выступить против него как можно скорее. Найс. Так, что мы еще можем? О, пингвин. Я даже представить себе не могу всех ужасов, которые Освальд проделывает с Owen Enterprises теперь, когда он генеральный директор. Из поколения в поколение мой род работал над тем, чтобы компании восхищались, а Освальд намерен переделать ее во что-то ужасное. Главное, нельзя допустить, чтобы он обнаружил мои секретные технологии. Мои сферы боепобои должны отвлечь его достаточно надолго, чтобы я успел придумать, как с ним разобраться. Ну, вот видишь, не зря ты его отлупил. Класс. Я думал, что смогу справиться совсем сам, но Джим Гордон показал, что я ошибаюсь. Если бы не он, я бы до сих пор гнил в лечебнице Архам. Вместо этого я снова на улицах. Неважно, что происходит лично между нами, я должен помнить, что Гордон всегда стоит за правое дело. Так. Чуть повыше. Сложно. Вот так. Вики Вейл, какой я ее знал, больше нет. Она перестала существовать. Ее настоящее имя Виктория Архам. Но, полагаю, она предпочитает, чтобы ее называли Леди Архам. Все это время она была прямо у меня перед носом, а я почему-то не смог это увидеть. Почему? Она манипулировала мной. Попыталась разорить меня и подошла в этом слишком близко к успеху. Это было легкомысленное недоразумение, которым я не могу позволить повториться. Но такого больше не будет. Первое, что мне нужно сделать, это обнаружить ее запасы этого изменяющего мышления наркотика и уничтожить их. Среди своих последователей она известна как Леди Архам, но я знаю ее настоящее имя — Виктория Архам. Ее личина под названием Вики Вейл, похоже, исчезла навсегда. Поверить не могу, что впустил ее к себе в дом, что так и не понял, кто она и что за типа. Но теперь, когда я знаю, ничто не остановит меня от того, чтобы сокрушить ее и ее приспешников. С тех пор, как я предотвратил их план распылить наркотик на жителей Готэма, дети Архама никак себя не проявляли. Если бы я не оказался в Архаме, я без промедления выследил бы их всех. Но, похоже, Мэрден взялся за эту борьбу в мое отсутствие. Он уничтожит их, как любого, кто пытается воспротивиться его авторитарным методам. Джон Доу. Я недолго был в Архаме, но один пациент произвел на меня сильное впечатление. Я так и не уловил его имени, но я никогда не забуду его лицо. Или его смех. Он словно какой-то жуткий цирковой клоун. Однако он предоставил неоценимую помощь в обнаружении Вики и ее хранилища пропавших наркотиков. За это я согласился в будущем оказать ему услугу. Но зачем услуга человеку, который никогда не выйдет из лечебницы Архам? Ох ты, недооценивший его, Брюс. Война Дента с детьми Архама сделала из Готэма более опасное место, чем прежде. Его отряды принуждения не сделают Готэм безопасным. Они превратят его в полицейское государство. Так. Я знал, что Готэму нужна психическая лечебница получше, когда выписывал чек на новую клинику. Но насколько ужасна ситуация на самом деле, я лично увидел только когда я сам стал пациентом Архама. Там был человек с куклой из носка, одержимый убийствами. И другой человек по имени Зас. Кстати, вот. Я же говорю, что это этот вещатель. А по имени Зас, покрытый метками, по одной за каждую свою жертву. А еще там был Джон Доу. Я не знаю, кто они и что сделали, чтобы попасть туда, но мы должны позаботиться о том, чтобы они никогда не вышли на волю. Раньше я с гордостью проходил через парадные двери башни UN Enterprise. Теперь я так не могу. Особенно после того, как меня выгнали с поста гендиректора и заменили Освальдом Коблпотом, который, похоже, трансформирует дело моей семьи во что-то неузнаваемое даже сейчас, пока я пишу это. Какова его конечная цель, я не знаю, но я должен положить этому конец. Пока всему хорошему, ради чего работали мои родители, не нанесет поправимый ущерб. Так. Ну, изучаем.
This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone.
Falcone.
Here's my DNA before the incident. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out, we'll have a working antidote. We can cure others affected by the drug.
No. I wish that were possible. This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me. To cure other people, we'd have to sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or reason.
Ну, у меня получилось.
Should do it.
И нажать кнопочку. Схватить.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
А вена это у нас. Я думал, мне еще прицелиться надо будет. Оп, кажется, работает.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. I feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Vicky, Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well, if that's true, she may be more dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? Offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
Да.
He told me that
Тем более это Джокер.
if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Вот так, просто.
Bruce?
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
Я постараюсь, Ал. Готэм Хайтс, резиденция Вейлов, 5:46. Я так понял, это ПМ. Но мне кажется, он не про это мне говорил. Мне так кажется.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Ой-ой, тут что-то произошло.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
Will do.
I don't know how this is connected to the drugs yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Ну, я так понял, это приемы, да, ее родители? По итогу будут.
Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Yes, but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal.
Так, ну и соответственно осмотрим. Ну вот, да. Чуть с глазами.
Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
That's disturbing.
Да, это жестко.
There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this one's much worse.
Так, ну, соответственно, это мы должны связать. Ну, просто это логично.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
Так, смотрим еще. Мы же величайший детектив.
Recent family photo?
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building.
Так, окей. Это мы должны будем сейчас чуть с чем связать. Так, смотрим. Опаньки.
I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force based on how clean the slice is.
Так, надо бы, наверное, бы все найти. Потом
Large
пытаться
amounts
все
of blood
связать.
spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown?
Nothing I can see.
Сейчас посмотрим. Будем все изучать. А, вот и нож.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
Так, ну вот можно, наверное, с этим попробуем сейчас связать.
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
Предположим. Так. Чулат.
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No.
Конечно, живой.
He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues.
А вот логотип компании.
Looks like a company logo.
Так, давайте посмотрим.
The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it.
Твою мать, что она сделала? Так, ну это, соответственно, мы свяжем с этим.
The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And now Vicky's got it.
Ну, да. Вот там она и... Мне больше интересует, откуда Джокер это знает. Так. Ну и... С вот этим ударчиками.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way, with Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham. Seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered.
Реально
Vicky
жесткая
attacked him with his
какая-то
own
дама.
belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them.
Так, ну, пацан же был, как на фотке.
Clear. Nothing here.
Так, кухня свободна. На втором этаже, по-любому.
Anything?
No. There's someone here, under the stairs.
Тот самый парень.
Alive. It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Aside from the shock and a few bruises, he seems okay. He might be able to tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. I'm sorry I scared you. It's going to be okay.
Yeah?
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because I hid in here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
Ну ты хоть как-то сделал так, чтобы он не видел, что там произошло. Это что такое? Я успел. Так. Он все-таки добыл, да, технология?
Trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out in the open. Ah!
Опа. Не работает. Красиво. Помоги пацану. Хватит уже смертей.
Nice work, kid.
Красава. Пацан помог. Твою мать, он увидел. И сейчас еще влево посмотрит.
It'll be better if you don't look.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
They weren't always nice, but they gave me a place to live.
I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this. You're the kid who saved Batman. And no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Что, это будущий Робин?
Batman.
Oh my god.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Oh, Jesus. Was this the children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family like the Vales?
Because their daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stockpile the rest of her drugs.
Vicky? Vicky Vale, the reporter? And so, who was the boy then?
My guess is he's another foster child living with the Vales. He says he heard something about drugs and attacking the police. Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Я за пингвином, да?
What's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
Ну здорово. Ни хрена себе, дерзко. Так, ну, с этим мы разобрались. Так, и как его с потом разбираться?
And so your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's right. I have a bad feeling it was no accident. Alfred, get Lucius on the line for me, please.
Of course.
Пингвин добрался до него.
Look at you.
Так, давайте изучаем внешний кожух.
No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal.
Ага. Так, я могу повернуть.
EMP functionality is all in the green. It should have worked. Electricity conductor, everything looks functional. This doesn't make any sense.
Оп.
This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce. How can I help?
I need you to see something. Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose.
Нет, Люциус работает на него.
Oh, what a mess. That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Ну, не по своей воле.
Lucius. There's no way you could have known. I certainly don't blame you for it.
Well, I still feel a little guilty. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls. But if I do anything too drastic, he'll know we're onto him.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise. I say you do what you need to do, as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course. Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man.
Блин, офигеть.
Mr. Wayne has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
After what happened at the debate, Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
Не, ну, смотрите, если мы отправимся как Брюс, он уже все сказал нам по телефону, это не сработает. Поэтому мы отправляемся снова как Бэтмен, как и к мэру. Поехали.
Tonight, Batman saves Bruce Wayne.
Yes, about bloody time.
Ну и тем более, если мы наваляем Харви, это хотя бы Бэтмен навалял, а не Брюс безумный. В данный момент.
Don't screw this up, Harvey. It was the right thing to do.
Мэр, я 18
Of course it was the right thing to do.
О, здесь уже.
I just can't second guess myself.
We need to talk.
Ага.
Oh, Batman. What a surprise to see you on my roof.
You've gone too far. Leave Wayne alone.
Wayne? What, is this about the whole seizing his assets thing? What are you gonna do? You gonna break my legs?
Лицо твое сломаю.
Or maybe you're just gonna make threats. Words out that you don't get violent unless you have to.
Calm down, Dad. I just want to talk.
Oh, really? A guy like you seems like he doesn't do a whole lot of just talking. Funny. Would have thought that this Wayne situation would be a little beneath you, Batman. After everything Bruce has done, why should I do anything for him?
Потому что это не он.
Wayne was your friend. He put his faith in you, supported your campaign.
He betrayed me! He lied to my face while sneaking around behind my back. Wayne is just another curveball this stupid city threw my way. Him and his goons, the Waynes, the children of Arkham.
Так, и я сюда
I'm
против
starting
тебя.
to understand, to see just how sick Gotham really is. To save Gotham, I need to do some bad before it gets better.
Ready to go.
Меня готов захватить.
Do it.
Что, блин?
What did you do? Are Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed?
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that blast was way bigger than you said. We must have taken out a whole city block with it.
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters.
Чем мы сейчас Харви останавливаем?
That's what a leader does. I feel like I should thank you, seeing as you did give Gordon that tip.
Doing this, you're no better than the children of Arkham. You're worse.
No, I'm saving Gotham.
I doubt the police would see it that way.
The police? Oh, the smart ones already answer to me. Otherwise, well, I think Gordon is already a perfect example of what happens to the not-so-smart ones. Bet he wishes he had just handed over the location of the drug stockpile when I asked.
What did you say about Gordon?
Давайте, стреляйте.
Where is he? Getting what's coming to him. You're so full of big scary talk. If you want to save this city, this is how you have to do it.
Gordon is on our side. He's fighting for Gotham too.
Crime Alley. They took him to Crime Alley.
Да, стрелять вы не умеете. Вы, наверное, из отряда штурмовиков имперских.
Back off of Wayne, huh? Let's take a ride, gentlemen.
Ну, мы будем разбираться.
What the hell is this?
Mayor Dent says you're getting in the way of protecting the city.
Dent's got you brainwashed.
No! He's trying to help! The children of Arkham are out of control, and no one is...
Batman! What a mess. Thank you,
Save
Batman.
the thanks, and explain to me why I just watched half a city block go up in flames. Dent took out the warehouse with the drugs, the location that I gave to you.
Are you accusing me of something, Batman? Just say it.
Я просто хочу разобраться, можно?
Let's hear it.
Calm down, Gordon.
Calm down, he says. Two of my own officers were just about to execute me. A whole department of rats, and you're pointing a finger at me.
Tell me what...
Так, сейчас, секунду. Поехали.
You know.
By the time I got back to the precinct, Dent already had the information. He strong-armed it out of Commissioner Grogan. I didn't even have time to scratch my ass before I got hauled out here.
Dent's position makes him dangerous. He's persuasive, and he has power.
Dent thinks that what he's doing is best for Gotham.
Почти как Мальборо.
Executions and martial law.
I know.
I always considered him my friend.
Все вы
But
стали
he's
друзьями.
past saving. And there's no world in which he manages to set this right.
I don't believe that. Everyone can be saved. You said it yourself. He's trying to help Gotham. He's just lost.
He's little more than lost. He's off the rails. I mean, you have to see that.
Я и так это вижу.
We have a lot of work to do. Everything is such a goddamn mess. But we gotta start somewhere.
Так, смотрите. Попроси Грогана мы не трогаем. Понятно. Мне кажется, это бесполезно. У нас остается только либо армия Харви, либо Леди Архам. Но мне кажется, лучше пока с Харви разобраться, потому что, ну, а чё, нам Архам пока ничего не делает.
You know your officers, Jim. Take the people you trust and start hobbling Dent's army. Get your precinct back.
You make it sound easy.
No, it won't be. But if anyone can do it, it's you. You're trusted.
Yeah. Gotta handle this first, though.
We will get through this, Jim.
I'm glad we're on the same side.
Я тоже. Ничего я не могу сказать. Так, все, мы... А куда мы едем?
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Oh, boy.
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
Ну, смотрите, если я не остановлюсь сейчас Двуликого, я лишусь своей пещеры. Ну, короче, в любом случае, давайте Двуликого остановим. Если бы Киса осталась бы хотя бы дома, я бы поехал бы к Каблпоту. Но Киса кинула и уехала. Вот, я думаю, здесь чувак должен быть с ружьем.
Not one step further.
А, вот и он.
Oh, come on, Al. Put the rifle down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Somehow, I don't believe you. Back away, please, all of you.
Jesus, Al, it's me, Harvey.
No, not the Harvey I know. The Harvey I know would never have massacred innocent civilians. He isn't a murderer.
Так, а это единственное, с чем можно связать? Ну, перила, пожалуйста.
Penguin is still hacking my tech.
Ну так разберемся. Ой-ой. Ал хорош. Ну, кстати, по ногам стреляет, красава. Я здесь.
You again. I thought we talked about this.
The time for talking is over. And so is your reign of terror.
So, how does this end? I want to destroy this house, and you want to stop me.
You're going to turn yourself into the authorities.
I am the authority.
Show's over, Dent. Time to go home.
You're right. Go home, Batman. I've got an estate to level. Now get out of here before I have you booked for obstruction of justice. You stand in my way. You stand in the way of the law.
Блин, вот это, кстати, сцена пока поприкольнее выглядит. Без всех того, что было. Нормально. О. Я забыл, как это оружие называется. Ну, вот дробаш хорош. Я попал? Но он тоже из отряда штурмовиков.
Just try and hide, Batman. See how that works out for you.
Так, осталось трое. Ну и, соответственно, он сам. Ай-яй-яй.
No! The bat's mine. Use your head, Harvey. Killing me won't make you a hero. This old man needs to die.
Опа.
Your head or your heart?
И чё, я не успею его спасти?
What's that sound?
What the?
Мыши. Мышечки. Минус ручка. Вот он окончательно стал двуликим. Прям вообще с концами. Еще одна. Это больно должно было им быть. Все нервы просто же оголены. Я и не хотел попасть. Чтоб ты понимал.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed. Who will stop Lady Arkham?
As long as I'm around, Gotham will be fine. They don't need someone like you.
No. I'm important. I'm important!
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this.
Кстати, из чего мне еще ногу прострелили, к слову. И это уже не как-то не особо видно.
All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
Den is too dangerous and too damaged to be kept in some holding cell at Blackgate. You have to get him into Arkham. They might actually be able to help.
Вообще, на самом деле, я такой сейчас хрень сделал. Ну ладно, отправил его к Джокеру, великолепно.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I can do. Meantime, you stay safe out there, all right?
You too, Jim.
Так, с этим разобрались. Следующий Каблпот. Надеюсь. Потому что надо Люциуса спасать. Я уверен, что он у него в заложниках. Из-за семьи. Я давно проходил ее, но я помню прям вообще моментами. То есть, в принципе, помню только Джокера, Каблпота, ну и в принципе все. И то Каблпота, когда мы встречались с ним в парке. Вот этот момент я помню. Ну и, соответственно, Джокер в больнице. В принципе, я больше ничего с этой игры не помню. Поэтому чуть ли не как первый раз играю.
We need to cut the hard line now. Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Так надо. Мы... О, блин, это классный кадр. Мы будем работать в тенях. Эпизод 4. Хранитель Готэма. А, это мы уже прошли эпизод. Остался последний. Так. Я меньше всех оказался. Надо быть психом, чтобы ему так. Вы решили воспользоваться своим богатством и обратиться к адвокатам, чтобы вытащить. Вранье, я Гордона просил. Ну, понятно, взятку дать, это норма. Так. Вы решили запугать Харри в образе Бэтмена? Ну, это логично. Решили помешать Харри разрушить ваш дом, рискнув тем, что Освальд приберет к рукам вашу технику. Ну, красно, даже Стасян бы не сказал, что надо проигрывать. Наверное. Все, продолжаем. Да. И последний эпизод в нашем сегодняшнем приключении. Эпизод 5. Город огня. Борьба за власть над городом усиливается и достигает своего апогея. А Брюс тем временем возвращает свою целеустремленность. Параллельно Бэтмен на пределе своих сил отчаянно пытается восстановить порядок. Поехали. В предыдущем эпизоде Бэтмен с серией Telltale.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
Кто такой Джокер? Здесь интересно.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
То есть информация у нее тоже не просто так появилась. Может, он даже ей помог, наоборот.
I destroyed Lady Arkham's drugs. But the innocent people were a small price to pay.
Так, алло. Так, мы продолжаем. Поехали.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer.
А что он здесь делает? У меня же не такая сцена.
If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
Интересно, что бы Люциус бы на это сказал? Эта игра адаптируется к выбору, который вы делаете. Сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры. Поэтому его не стоит смотреть никому. Прошло 5 дней.
Breaking news. The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham
Нормально.
citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents.
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Ну за что ее-то? Мы же успеваем, да, спасти, я надеюсь? И она просто убежала.
Right on top.
То есть у меня вся техника, да, на этом работает? Ускоряемся.
Commissioner, get to safety. I can't just leave these people.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
В смысле, зачем, что с ним было? А. Спасай Грогана. Он, оказывается, нормальный чел. Мать твою. Ну, все, Джим, новый комиссар.
You have to stop them.
Чувак, мы остановим.
Save our city.
Блин, оказывается, ему можно было доверять. Да ё-моё.
He's gone.
Сложная игра. Ну, в плане выборов. Понятное дело. Но тема она интересна.
Alfred.
God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent...
Привет.
Penguin improved the armor.
О, нифига себе.
Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that?
Да,
Batman?
уверен.
Because from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put.
Нет, чувак. Мы Гидро доминируем. А здесь можно, короче, я понял. Так, и...
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin.
Так, рано.
He's made improvements, even deadlier than before. Wayne Tech, in Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
То есть ты понимаешь, да, то, что он сам не мог это совершенствовать, надеюсь?
Anything?
Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that...
The Batsuit will be a liability.
It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal.
Меняем костюм.
If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless. And meeting him as Batman would play right into his hand.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park. Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
Хороший план. Парк Каблпот 19-15.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back!
Тебя предупреждали.
Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
Uh-huh.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
Oswald and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane.
Кстати, только что я сейчас еще понял, хорошо, что Вики Вейл не дал информацию.
But I'm all out of options. I'll go in around the back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Какова плата за героизм?
Same device that fried the suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
А, я могу идти, да? Ози! Но он не стреляет. Главное быть уверенным.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mom... because she's in Arkham. Those bullies aren't coming back. They better not. Oh! They say bad things about my family.
Ну ты осторожней с кулаком, пацан.
I'll smash the dumb faces.
Тебе этот кулак еще нужно, чтобы им рожи разбивать.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Вот он, кстати, больше на пингвина похож.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels.
Эпизод 5. Город огня.
Oswald.
Bruce, welcome. The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure. Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by? Hmm?
Я Бэтмен.
Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that. Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid for sticking their snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap. You haven't exactly been subtle.
See, that's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself.
Это слова, кстати, слова больше Джокеру подходит. Так-то, к слову.
When he arrives, oh ho ho! The lights, the sounds, the blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz. She's just using you.
Oh, we've got an understanding, her and I. Done all right by oldest brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company. Batman!
Ну, почти.
Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless... This wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it? You working with the Bat? Did you really come here all alone, Bruce?
Just me. Same as it's ever been.
Always a loner, Bruce. Might have something to do with your temperament. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there, eh, Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged and...
You? Petting me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer. Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
All right, fine. It's my fault, Oz.
What now?
You're right. Everything that happened, everything you've gone through, that blame falls on me. On my whole family.
How unlike you to admit your faults. Maybe you think that'll save you, eh? Ah, but guess what? It won't! Oh, bloody hell!
Опа. Избиваем безоружного. О май. Я не хотел этого. Осуждаю. Никогда он далеко харкает. Причинить ему боль.
Goodbye, Oswald.
Freedom is rights.
Ну, там вообще у него минус нога должна быть. Там ни хрена себе упала.
I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham owes you a debt. The GCPD does too. I won't forget it.
И... Так.
Thank you.
Так.
You and me both, Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
Do you think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
Never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Нет, Бэтмен не знает. Бэтмен. Серия Telltale. О, восстанавливаемся. Блин, вот это на самом деле такси был момент.
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave.
Просто как-то слишком они легко разобрались с пингвином. Например, с тем же Харви Дентом было сложнее разбираться.
But it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you. Always letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not everyone is like my father or Oswald. And what Harvey became, it wasn't by choice.
And me.
Всегда рядом был.
Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
But our work isn't done.
Я твоя гордость, Альфред. Не забывай то.
The children of Arkham are still out there, and Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
Я не могу это читать.
Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this working again.
Скажешь, сначала все восстановить надо. Ну, тут все ошибка. Ну, давайте попробуем.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Выполняйте вход.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Пингвинчики. Давайте поехали.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on.
Сисуете.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it...
Falcone Island.
Huh. Интересно.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them. Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
Я надеюсь, если я сюда нажму, мне дадут время.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains. So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
О. Давайте сначала посмотрим свое.
Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
И Вика.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Ну, так. Ну, сейчас узнаем. Не понял. Так, это что? В досье?
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reported for the Gotham Gazette, and not in the public record. Her true name,
Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
I just need to find her. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
Так, ну все.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet,
Там
it doesn't
доэлектрический
seem
был.
she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
Так, и что мы должны открыть?
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the back computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Что за звезда смерти?
She was looking into Arkham patients. Reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Uh-huh.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
Опа, кися.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Yeah, I know, Bruce, but... why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That key
Опять
is
они её
far too
направили.
dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Уэйн первый. Оп, привет, кись.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits at least.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. Although, it only seems fair that I take something from you. You didn't give a second thought when you stole my claw. At least I had the decency to steal from you when you weren't in the next room.
Maybe I just wanted a memento.
Oh, that's good. I'll have to remember that one. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
That device is far too dangerous to be out in the world. If Lady Arkham got a hold of it, that blood would be on your hands.
Wow, that's pretty dramatic, Bruce. Catch.
Вот так просто.
You might be exaggerating, but I'd rather not take the chance. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty.
Кстати, если сейчас кисть, тебя можно
Getting
мутить.
into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
So it was all just an act. Everything we've done together. A lie.
That's how it started. And now it's over. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you. Hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Someday, yeah. Maybe I will be able to leave Gotham. But for now, I am the only one who can save this city.
So humble. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That because we had a sleepover, we're
В
best
смысле? Переспав. Не было ничего, игра не было.
friends? Is that what you really thought?
Well,
Ну, пусть
maybe
будет
it
так.
meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had,
Ничего не было, но это было, оказывается, важно.
but you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting.
Сейчас, кстати, музыка на фоне мне почему-то Сайлент-Хилловские мотивы напоминает.
But still a
Примерно
job.
так же там
And my
построено.
job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am.
Что, я могу что-нибудь
I
сказать?
told
Типа
you that
нет?
from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. It's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear.
Так, нет, потому что я тебя люблю. Нет, ты спасла мне жизнь. Нет. Ну, давай, мы отличная команда.
Why aren't you listening?
You fought by my side. And together we saved a lot of lives. We're a good team, Selina.
You had to know that wouldn't last. But it was nice. While it did. You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But You just keep on surprising me.
Так, что там не пользуется моментом? Ну, естественно.
Well, it's been fun.
See you around?
Maybe.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Так, сейчас секундочку. Там Леди Архам нападает. Чуть-чуть подождет пару секунд. Оп, неплохо, потом посмотрю. Так, поехали.
Alfred? Alfred!
Alfred!
Она узнала, что я Бэтмен, да?
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know.
Согласен. Нам
Need to
надо его
focus.
искать.
Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al?
Так, поехали. Что у нас здесь?
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Вот это?
Ash everywhere.
Ну-ка, давайте попробуем. Это, конечно, не так, но просто ради интереса.
I don't see a connection here.
Я тебя понимаю. Так, ладно. Давайте посмотрим.
Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
А вот это и взрыв был.
What did they
Крыс
do to you,
плаща.
Alfred?
Интересно, почему он понял, что это с плаща?
Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
Так.
Face was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
Ну, я думаю, это, наверное... А, я он связывать будет. Так, что тут? Сломанный
This
бильярдный
pool
кий.
cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
Окей, что еще? Так. А, ну вот, брызги крови. Наверное, с
Blood
кием.
pattern looks like it came off a high velocity hit.
Так, ну, я думаю, это свяжем мы с кием.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
Так, есть.
The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway.
О, ни хрена себе.
How the hell...
А, и с чем это может? Наверное, с этим? Ну, из-за взрыва кочерга туда улетела.
These weren't scattered by the same event.
Ага, понял. Ну, я просто не знаю. Пока только с этим можно связать.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
Фига там был. Нормально. Так, ну... Больше ничего жрать нету? Получается... Мы связываем это и вот это. Ну, Альфред сюда улетел, я так понял. Одет-то. Нормально, крепенький.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace. So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall.
Какой же там силы бросок-то был?
More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this.
Так.
Alfred. The butler did it. Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace by bloody peace.
Alfred. My God.
Alfred is paying for the things my family has done. I'm responsible for this.
All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The
Что-то
reflection.
надо увидеть.
Making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
Good thinking, Alfred.
Да, это мой дворецкий.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
Так, кстати, надо еще кое-что. Секундочку. Ихла. Что мы видим?
He's wounded. Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Так, камера.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Так. Ящики.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
Ну, это мало всё
Getting
равно.
closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Так, что мы видим еще?
A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
Каменщики.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a big lead.
Так, Леди Архам.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Так, что? Ага.
The
Остановка.
basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
There we go.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Let's hope.
Так, куда мы направляемся, Люс? Так, используй перекрестие, чтобы выбрать фильтры. Журнал ремонта.
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Так, год постройки.
Filtering for all homes built on that date.
И автобусные остановки.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
И... Ага, то есть есть 3 места.
A corner store. Seems unlikely.
Так, здесь что у нас?
Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking.
То есть здесь, может нигде.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster
Фига он
parents.
офигел.
According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
Опа, новый костюм.
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Ну что ж, установить. Может одеть.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles.
Сойдет.
But it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
Мы просто Бен Аффлек.
This ends tonight.
Вообще, кстати, довольно прикольно, то что обычно в Бэтменах мы типа из, ну, скажем так, менее лучшего костюма приходим к лучшему. А здесь наоборот, от лучшего к, ну, менее функциональному. Дом Вейла, 8:38 п.м. Мы можем уйти?
Heading into the basement.
Be careful.
Batman! I'm all right.
Так, что у нас тут? Ну, я видел кровяку.
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
Так, ну, соответственно...
There's a
Подожди.
boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him.
А мне кажется,
Trail
там
stuff
за
at the
дверью
wall.
что-то.
Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look.
Так, сейчас, чуть попозже. Давайте осмотрим все, что здесь есть. Стул.
This is where they had Alfred.
Это стул.
Where they beat him.
Так, ну, соответственно, здесь он чуть-чуть варенье
Blood
пролил.
hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
Так, здесь пока все, да? Давайте А что, я не могу камеру посмотреть? Ага, понял. Значит, дверка. Так, давайте сначала осмотрим.
The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
И давайте толкнем ее.
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding.
Попробуем скрытно поработать.
There's a small room with a hole in the floor.
И поехали. Ага.
A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Так, секунду. Снова. Так, еще пару минут перерыва, и сейчас я вернусь. Так, все, я тут. Так, Стасян, ты завтра утром, ну и до 4 чем занят? Короче, если и что, там можем, ну, с утра и до 4 в террариум завтра. Что мне, оказывается, завтра в их. Надеюсь, ты это слышал. Я понимаю. Не, ну ты завтра есть что? Будешь? Ну, днем. Окликнуть. Великолепно. Ну, отлично. Что завтра мы днем свободны. О, моя. Оказывается, Джокер тоже масон. Она не просто кремнем, да, лупила?
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here. Locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
I'm beginning to understand.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child?
It's why she killed the Veils. They abused her.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but I can't imagine what she went through.
The Veils' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue.
Ну, сейчас будем искать. Так, проверить.
This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's.
Так. Ага. Что мы можем еще? Ремень осматриваем.
The belt. It's caked in blood.
Все масоны.
Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
Очки Альфа. Ну, сейчас, чуть попозже посмотрим. И что за отсылка на Хаша?
Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Короче, она за свое детство винит Брюса. За что он отнял у нее родителей?
Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No.
Так, ну, рисуночки посмотрим.
There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different.
Да.
Newer.
Тебя прям с детства в масоны посвящают. Так, мел.
One piece apart from the others. Blue. The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe...
Я не могу датчики уже посмотреть. Ну, ладно.
Figures fleeing from something. Is that Arkham Asylum?
Так, что мы еще можем посмотреть?
Some of the words have been highlighted. She will liberate.
Так, ну, она хочет освободить людей из лечебницы. Понятно, как Джокер выберется.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. The newest chalk. He's added to an old drawing of Arkham Asylum. He drew figures outside the gates. Like they're running away. The words highlighted are, she
Мне кажется,
and liberate.
She will liberate.
Альфред не прошел инициацию в масоны.
Alfred's just along for the ride. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
Что ж. Квартира Селины, 2358. Классная, да, квартира Селины, ребят?
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way. He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Так, и что мы будем делать?
This ends now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
He's done nothing to you. He's not part of this.
Of course he's a part of this. He's the one man Bruce Wayne might actually care about. Besides himself. His suffering will teach Wayne a lesson. One he and all of Gotham needs to learn. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out.
Опаньки. Начинается.
Vicky! There's nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Опа. Что, Виктор Зас будет первым?
Listen to me. Freedom is yours. The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one.
Оп. Что мы делаем? А я смотрел, не церемонится с ними. Привет, Харри. Да и... А, ну хотя ладно, их есть за что лупить.
Batman! The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the children of Arkham. Did you see her?
Они пошли, этого достаточно. Так, и что мы можем делать? А почему Джок свою даму не защищает?
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Что мы делаем? Ай. И что будет? Я же могу потом это действие отменить. А, нормально, сойдет. Так, здесь что у нас? Стол. Кухня. Не, давайте стол. Там на кухне что-то жестко. Так, у нас здесь стульчик и дверка. И здесь мне, кстати, уже не дают. Что сделать? Ну, давайте так. А, у меня еще время заканчивается. Ничего себе. Так, давайте его свяжем. И каталку. Все-таки мы Бэтмен. Жестко стараемся не действовать. По возможности. Так. Окей, поехали. Что мы нажимаем? Нормально у него удар. О, она уже посыше успела. О, Зас, здорово. Виктор, ты чё? Витёк. Успокойся. О, новая ранка. Брэджи. Все, как в рестлинге. О, здорово. Так много знакомых. Ну, а прям сразу сходу. Да, на него не цельтесь, он не дурак. Ну, не настолько дурак. Безумный, но не дурак. О, здорово. И что это?
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
Опа, я на сама-то прыгнул. Нормально. Ты даже не попытался ни за что зацепиться. Друг. Она сейчас работает прям как сам Бэтмен.
Vicky! Vicky! Show yourself!
Довольно интересная фраза от Бэтмена.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne.
Я и есть Брюс Уэйн.
If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Why should I trust you'll keep your word?
Because my mask is off now, Batman. I won't lie.
Понял.
You're doing so much for one old man.
И у меня будет, да, сейчас выбор.
Vicky, stop playing games.
This isn't a game to me. You know, Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens.
Да нет.
You aren't.
Я тебя разочарую. Ви. Кусик. Привет.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am, who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
Ну давай, попробуй. Что это за место? О, она, кстати, с этим пацаном тут нормально с мной общалась.
Hold on, Alfred.
You came for me.
Что поделать, масон такие.
What you said. I knew you'd come. The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Interesting how you speak to him. So familiar. Alfred. Such concern.
Да ты уже поняла, кто я.
We've never met before.
Release him. Then we'll talk.
You know, I just don't believe you. I think Alfred may be the only way I can make you talk. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Эй.
Batman, don't you?
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take to save him.
No!
Ты увидишь, кто тут. Вообще-то неплохой отвлекающий маневр.
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did.
Понятно.
A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
I can't change what happened in the past. I would have fought for you, Vicky. No one should have to suffer the way that you did.
You don't know how I suffered. But you will. I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me.
Есть,
To
да,
my
время?
family.
Ай. Мне кусочек уха оторвало. Я успел? Так, Альфред, спи.
No more lies. No more talk. The
Давай.
only truth
Лицом
left
к лицу.
is in
Причем
your death.
реально лицом к лицу. Без масок, без всего.
I'll bury you.
Ну, в ближнем бою ты похуже меня будешь. Почему я не могу уворачиваться от этих ударов? Блин, мешает. Вот, так лучше. Ой, боль. Ну там же просто минус все костяшки от такого удара. Ну это комикс, что поделать.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Откуда у нее такие технологии, интересно? Потому что она же еще до тех добралась до них. Опа, она промахнулась. Последний удар, финальный. Я же там накопил Бэтмена. Все разваливается.
You belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
У нее почти получилось. Так, Альфреда спасать. Куда она пошла? А. Ну. Но я тайно умерла вместе с ней. Прошла неделя.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Oh, Kися.
Selena.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
I needed to make her talk, and I thought she would talk to Bruce Wayne.
A good strategy. It was Bruce she wanted all along. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
Нормально. Теперь его зовут Брюс Дырявое Ухо.
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Likely not, but you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace. To peace.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon requested Gotham's leaders to stand behind him. Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
Thank you, Alfred.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate.
Все разнесли нахрен,
I
даже не убрали.
suppose you must decide
Неделя прошла.
whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
То есть, короче, это старт для...
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Не, ну Бэтмен уже много дел наделал. Все знают, что он, кто он. Давайте восстановим репутацию Брюса, чтобы у Бэтмена были ресурсы.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Отдел полиции Готэма. Типа 0005, но... Ладно, пресс-конференция в 12 ночи. Пойдет.
Commissioner Gordon. He is here.
Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me, Commissioner.
What happened to your ear?
Откусили.
Looks painful.
Cut myself shaving?
What'd you use, a chainsaw? Well, to be honest, I was surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours. A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy. Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
Gotham doesn't have to like me, but I do hope they'll hear me out.
I appreciate that. I was half hoping Batman might show up, too. I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on things here. Not to mention, he makes one hell of an impression on people.
Too bad he's not here. Wouldn't mind meeting him.
Yeah? Well, he's not much of a talker.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
You know, during times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope. Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. You know, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Вот так вот, от любви до ненависти один шаг.
Thank you, Commissioner Gordon. Tough act to follow. I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city. Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father, or at least as a result of his actions. I loved my father, but nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man, heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything, it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better. And to that end...
Мне кажется, лучше обновим лечебницу Архам, как мы изначально и задумывали.
I am ceasing construction on the Wayne Mental Health Facility. Instead, I'll be devoting all my resources to improving the existing Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country.
Это кто?
In keeping with the vision of its founders.
Хорош начало. Мне кажется, Монтоя офигела.
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Ну, я так понял. Когда-нибудь наступит следующий...
Minutes ago, Bruce Wayne delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
He sure does clean
О,
up.
привет.
See you soon, Brucey.
Бэтмен. Серия Telltale. В смысле, а что я тебе сделал-то? Город... Ой, эпизод 5. Город огней. Так. А чё, можно было... А, нифига себе, можно было даже обкекаться. Так, вы обвинили Альфреда в пособничестве Самусоя, но вы игроков уверили в том, что он ни в чем не виноват. Ага. Лол. Прикольно. Блин, интересно, Стасян заставит меня переигрывать. Так, вы, игроков, считали, что Селина не просто воровка. Так, игроков сняли маску и показали Вики, кто вы. Так, вы пришли на наступление, как Брюс Уэйн или Бэтмен. А, кстати, никто... Мало кто приходит Бэтменом. Ну, это логично. Да, много зелени. О, можно полный... Ну-ка. И что мы узнали? Нифига себе. Так, ваш Бэтмен Брюс был милосердным. В борьбе с преступностью было необходимо героическое самообладание, чтобы сдерживаться и не зайти слишком далеко или не причинить излишние страдания и боль. 100% милосердный. Хитрый на 70... Нет, подождите. Честный на 78. Самодаст... Нет, подождите. Я вот сейчас это не понимаю. Типа вот, ну, все, понял. Я, короче, был милосердным. Ну, получается, хитрым на 78. Готовым к сотрудничеству на 79. Странно, это же Бэтмен. И я был отзывчивым на 90%. Ну, вот он, Бэтмен. В принципе, все, кроме вот этого. Так что... все. Ну... В общем, с Бэтменом на сегодня мы все. Сейчас мы заролим следующую игру. Так, сейчас, секунду. Так, ну... Вроде так. Все, цепанул, да? Так, ну, соответственно, по классике мы ролим. Ну, на рандомайзере смотрим циферку, и потом по циферке смотрим, что будет за следующая игра. Это у нас будет 121. 121 это у нас... Uncertain Last Quiet Day. Я на самом деле не очень знаю, что это за игра. Но она есть, и проходить мы будем ее. Да. Стасян почти Dark Souls выпал, я слышал. Он тут недалеко был. И вот он. Ну ничего. Еще одна игра. Но, также, когда будет эта игра, пока точно неизвестно, потому что теперь дальше нас ждет серия игр Resident Evil. И уже после нее у нас будет только Uncertain. Все, всем спасибо за просмотр.